What does Karen mean? Karen is a pejorative slang term for an obnoxious, angry, entitled, and often racist middle-aged white woman who uses her privilege to get her way or police other people's behaviors. Where does Karen come from? Karen joins a trend on the internet in the 2010s of using a first name to make fun of certain kinds of people. A Becky, for example, is a stereotype for a basic, young, white woman, while a Chad, in other corners of the internet, stands in for a cocky, young, dudebro. But why the name Karen? Karen has widely been credited to Black Twitter in the 2010s. Another suggestion is that it comes from a 2005 bit by Dane Cook called The Friend Nobody Likes. The friend was named Karen. An additional explanation is that it comes from the character Karen in the 2004 film Mean Girls, who's the subject of the popular quote, "Oh my God, Karen, you can't just ask someone why they're white." It's even been put forth that Karen comes from the even earlier 1990 film Goodfellas, in which one of the characters is named Karen. Record of the insult Karen appears as early as September 2016 when a Tumblr user, joematar, made fun of a promo for Nintendo Switch in which a white woman, appearing to be in her late 20s or early 30s, brings the gaming device to a party. The user refers to this supposed killjoy as Karen and said, "Oh shit, Karen brought her stupid Nintendo thing to the party again. We're drinking, Karen. We're having conversations." Tropes that developed about Karen here were that she is an annoying, and always annoyed, middle-aged, suburban, minivan driving white, divorced mother of poorly behaved boys, of whom she has custody, who has a so-called speak to the manager haircut. This haircut is a short, angled blonde bob, sometimes called a mom haircut. Speak to the manager refers to escalating complaints or demands from retail or restaurant workers to their managers, a stereotypical behavior of Karen. The speak to the manager haircut meme has been around since 2014. In September 2018, the speak to the manager haircut meme merged with Karen when it was uploaded to the Karen subreddit by user vidords. Karen further spread in 2020 amid the coronavirus pandemic and protests for racial justice. White women in viral videos, engaging in what was criticized as selfish or racist behavior, were shamed as Karens. The mayor of Las Vegas, for example, was called a Karen when, in a TV interview, she pushed to reopen casinos without social distancing despite warnings otherwise. Another notable instance was Central Park Karen, the epithet for a white woman who called the police on a black man who was birdwatching in the Manhattan Park, falsely accusing him of threatening her. Also in 2020, popular discussions online considered the name for a male Karen. Many people put forth similarly generic white male names associated with baby boomers or Generation X, such as Richard, Kevin, and Ken. On the one hand, that no male name has quite taken hold. Male Karens being called male Karens suggests that, while Karen calls out racism, some misogyny is always at work in the slang. Due to these misogynistic dimensions of Karen, on the other hand, a related topic was whether Karen was a slur, a concern that many dismissed as it erases white privilege and systemic racism from the social equation. Karen is indeed a very loaded, complex slang term that continues to evolve. Who uses Karen? Karen, with her speak to the manager haircut often prominently figured, is used in memes and on social media when complaining about an obnoxious, ignorant, difficult, offensive woman or the stereotype of such a woman. Increasingly, Karen has become more generally used to insult white women accused of taking advantage of their white privilege. Example targets have included women who complain to retail staff or waiters, women who are always surprised when it gets dark earlier in the winter months, or women who call anywhere they work, like the beach, their office. Karen is often used as a stand-in name in an imagined dialogue. For example, "Mind your own business, Karen," or, "No, Karen, we can't go to Taco Bell." Karen may also be used to call out older adults considered to have narrow-minded viewpoints. Because Karen is a stereotype of a woman of a certain age, Some may consider it offensive, sexist, or ageist, or Karen East. Though it appears most people named Karen have a good sense of humor about it.
If you liked this video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe and share with your friends and family.